his chick in this clip is the only reason I'm not gay now. Because if she wasn't in there,
I met a gypsy.
Yeah, those boots do look sick, eh?
That's sick, eh?
Look like Wade Lewis art.
Yeah, it looks like Wade.
Wade Lewis art.
Looks like my helmet.
I like
boots.
Gabby's undies personally.
Dude. What a way to start the clip. Can you turn down a tiny bit more, Streeter?
Oh, God, anything else?
There it is.
Perfect.
Oi, PH on brand.
On brand.
On brand. Got the fat stogie.
It's free revving.
Heli Jim in the custom SLAYGROUND chopper.
But people don't realize is that they do this every day they ride. This isn't really like any different.
This is true. Standard, normal.
Another
Pops
day.
is there prepping it.
Yeah.
Axell's stoked his Pops is there.
Chick hot as fuck every day.
New wrap on the heli each time.
Wait, so for this whole one take heli thing is
sick.
so gnarly, dude.
As fuck.
So yeah, full disclosure, we've all seen this clip. This isn't our first time watching it. Oh.
And we could watch it a lot because it's.
Yeah, you can watch this multiple times.
Oh my god,
dude! How big is that jump?
And the decks are not that big. Like he doesn't have huge decks to case no runouts.
The crazy thing too is that nobody else is jumping these jumps, like speed checks. There's none of that. This is all Axell hitting the shit first.
His own compound, like has free. I mean, he's invested in himself, or Monster has invested in his projects, because
as they should.
Yeah, absolutely. That is big.
Oh my god, dude! That's a blind landing too.
Oh, I love that he throws in like OG freestyle tricks.
Yeah. That's cool, eh?
Arm swag. Oh,
dude! We need to count how many hits is in this. Can you imagine how
he's got more hits than Elvis?
He OJ'd that thing. Look how steep that landing is.
Dude, that is massive.
And that's a wall. The landing has a wall of like concrete in the front of it.
Sick how he's got his merch for this wall off the.
Yeah.
That's the merch. The art on there.
Oh,
oh
my gosh.
What is he up to, man?
A lot more than us.
Dude, that 4-table thing is fucking huge.
Unreal.
It's like massive. You see the clip where he cases it?
He has changed the game on just like jibbing on a full snowboard, jibbing and it.
Oh, get under it.
But that's what's sick about, like, everyone has a way to express who they are and what they do, and he's obviously been influenced by he snowboards, like he looks outside of his perimeters, and like, that's the coolest shit. Everyone can do it, but
he's wearing a hoodie right now.
Yeah,
and casually doing an alley oop.
Oh my god,
they are massive, dude.
Oi.
Oh
that is sick.
That's just like not like a filler, but you know what I mean? Like that's.
Oh my! Backflip to manual.
Are we watching Dave Mirror?
It's insane.
This is fucked up.
Mad skills, dude. Are we in mad skills?
Yeah.
You are kidding.
Straight mad skills.
Look at the.
That is mental, isn't it?
What?
How's that set up with the quarter pipe?
Yeah.
It's mental, eh? Imagine how much dirt is in that.
Well, this is the thing too. Like the man hours that Axell would have personally put in to like get this shit dialed in is crazy.
Yeah, but it's work ethic.
Yeah, dude. This isn't like we said, Jace. This doesn't just happen.
No.
No, exactly.
That's so sick. Shout out to Ryan Walters.
Well, you as a film guy, like you know how hard it is to actually capture this, let alone tell the story.
When I was listening to you guys spoke about like the next thing, like Instagram can only get you so far. Like you have to fucking put in work. You have to be like you have to steer your own shit. So,
Axell Hodges.
How many of those things do you reckon you'd hit? Nah.
Wait, some of this shit that he's hitting in this like little epilogue section, what is doing?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, these things,
like what's this?
The second one.
Who made that?
Yeah.
What is up with that?
That is like ATV Fury. like that quad jump. Like,
Yeah.
Dude. And this is what he rides every day. This is just his
PH,
How's
dude.
PH with the harmonica? Love it.
Oi, whatever, like Mickey Mantle gene, whatever that is, PH has it.
Absolutely.
PH could have been a Beatle, for sure.
And for those who don't know, it's
Or in Guns N' Roses.
Philip Hodges.
Philip Hodges, yeah,
Yeah,
PH.
Axell's pops. AKA Fender Bench.
Look at him go.
He is such a badass.
He's a dude. Oh.
So sick. Ready?
This is psycho, dude.
That is so hectic.
nuts.
What?
Wait, how did that not make it into the main movie bit?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so gnarly.
He's just feeding that thing. Getting over
How
it.
big's that jump sleeve, do you reckon?
He is getting under that.
In feet, I'd say it's like all of 150 uphill,
Yeah.
right? Right, like. And there's everything has. It's not a runaway deck. It's just a knuckle.
Yeah,
right?
like,
Like, it's a knuckle. Like
No pussy shit.
Yeah, no pussy shit. Like,
But it's cool as fuck. Like, I genuinely feel like Moto is starting to take a leaf out of surf.
And skate.
Yeah, and
And
snow.
And skate
yeah.
and snow. Like, there's people making a living. One of my good friends, he's a free surfer and has been his whole life. Never done one contest.
Yep.
And it's led to, like,
That's nuts.
creating his own label and, like, you know.
Oh my god, dude.
Like,
Yeah,
look at that. Imagine riding up to that.
I can't even. You know what would be really hard to ride? This place is nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
where do I go? It's like,
Yeah.
fucking jumps everywhere.
Like, literally.
Yeah, I think there'll be a whole lot more of this type of shit rolling out.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we spoke about it on the podcast and that. So that Gordon Geck kid hit me up and he's like, "Oh, do you know? Would you come? Like, could we do the podcast and stuff?" And it's just like, that's what you got to do.
Yeah. You
Like
gotta step up.
to be on like everybody's radar and to like make this a legit thing, because you can do it for the gram forever.
Yeah.
But people aren't just going to pay you to do shit for the gram. Like, you've got to do some stuff that like moves the needle, you know?
What do people pay you for that?
So,
Oh, look at Matto, too. Like,
Yeah,
Matto,
Matto started it
exactly.
really.
he started the whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like, well,
100%.
you have like Deegan and Pastrana and that
Yeah.
OG crew that started with tricks, just
Yeah.
tricks, ramp to
Yeah.
trick, right? And then you had Matto taking outside the box like venue type esque stunts.
Yeah.
But going back to like your free surf
Well,
stuff.
it's almost like Evil Knievel shit.
yeah. And so he's taking things and elevated
Who
with like
wants to
what
see me do a massive stunt?
what you can do, like what you can do on a bike, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the problem, like for moto guys, is you need like acreage and earth movers,
You need
dollars, right?
That's
Yes.
where having those good sponsors.
But you
on
can
board.
go. There's so
Caterpillar.
much stuff still in Caneville, Akatia Wells.
Yeah.
Like Stephen Hogglestein, you know him.
Yeah.
Dude, the film guy, he shot his whole real moto film by himself.
That's
like just
so
jigged
gnarly.
up. It's like
Yeah.
there is a way. Like
Yeah,
there
it's
is a
initiative,
way.
And
you
it's
gotta
work.
fucking
It's his
do it.
work ethic.
It's his work ethic. So it's like, Gordon, if you're listening, like you are dope. Like there's a way to be like, don't just wait for it to come. Like
Yeah.
you might literally have to physically build that shit.
Yeah. Well, dude, that was our whole thing with Dream Ride, right? So me and Jay, we would sit down and we're thinking like, what does moto not have that surf has and skate and mountain biking? Travel. You can't really travel with
Yeah,
your
it
dirt
sucks,
bike.
doesn't it?
So we were like, what happens if we say, fuck the no traveling thing, we'll ship bikes to somewhere in the world. And that's why we did the Dream Ride thing in Cairns and then Hawaii, because it was like we wanted to do something that was like surf orientated, like destination. You have to travel for it, because that's like kind of the thing that makes surfing so good and
Yeah.
snowboarding,
And
is because
even-
they've
even
got like
be-
that travel element.
Even BMX, because you can just take your front,
Take
Yeah,
your
but
bike.
there's
take your bars
also-
off and you put it in a bag. And
But you got to
just
remember
go.
too, like it's easy to become a surfer. It's easy to become like for the population. Like it's so
I
much,
find surfing
so
really
more.
hard.
Well, no, like
It's accessible. It's
Yeah,
accessible.
no,
Yeah.
800. Like you buy
$800
$800
surfboard.
board, a fucking pair of boardies. You can literally sit in a lineup and
And
blend
practice
in, like,
every day.
You know, and that's why.
Yeah,
like,
you could be sitting next to Mick
soccer,
Fanning
like,
out there,
it's-
and yeah,
it's,
Absolutely.
It's hard. Like so, for these guys to do this shit, we are a very niche market.
barrier to entry.
But it does, it exists, and I think it's just simply due to like
Yeah.
that workload. It's like, say for instance, like I'm biased because it's with Tobes, but like Tobes could have been like a normal rally guy, but doing the double at Fink, and then all the shit that he tries to do, it's like retarded. You're like, how are you going to do it? And he's like, we'll just make it happen.
And to your point, I watched Rally because of Toby.
Yeah.
Because there's something
100%.
more to it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I watched this because Axell has something more to it, right?
Yeah.
And Bierman has something more to it, but
Jet as well. Like,
and Jet as well. The list goes on and on. Every genre we watch who adds something more than the traditional swing, the traditional throw, right?
Yeah.
Like we want to see something extra, and like clearly in Slayground 3, he's brought in something extra.
Fuck.
He's bought a few extra things.
Unreal.
His chick, that's first. He starts out with something extra.
Wait, his chick in this clip is the only reason I'm not gay now. Because if she wasn't in there, I'm fucking gay. I'm turned.
I'm glad you're the only one who said that.
Anyway, Axell Hodges. Oh, Sleater, have a go.
Man.
That clip did good yesterday. How about it got 50,000 views yesterday, and people are like, obviously, like the people that read the title but don't watch the video just start fucking roasting. And there's people that are like, dude, Axell could go and get 15th at any pro national.
That was good. I watched that. I don't watch my brother's stuff very often.
But that one was good.
I get scared.
reason.
I get scared it's gonna fuck my algorithm. Then I have to like see him when I'm having dinner and shit. So I log into my chicks and watch Jason's stuff.
No, I've
Which
got
is
some
weird
chicks.
because now Ash's algorithm's just like Chase.
Hey, but I'll just, for everybody out there, Axell not getting top 15 at a national
And he doesn't want to.
anywhere.
And
And he doesn't
and
he doesn't
Not,
have to.
not interested. Which
No.
is
Not
fine.
inter- and he'd tell you right now,
Yeah.
fuck no.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
Like they all went through their time. Axell went through that time, and Bierman went through that time, and Matto went through, we are all racers at the start, right?
But he wouldn't be doing what he was doing
Without
there.
those skills.
Like I saw this Bell BTS thing that Tonzi and that did, and like he was riding like till dark.
Yeah.
And like, I'm sure as shit Tomac unloaded his bike, asked the camera
Did
guy,
his
hey,
laps,
did you get the shots? Can I go now? And off he goes. Whereas he's literally riding till sundown.
Because
Like,
that's just what he loves
he
doing.
fucking likes riding.
he's a dirt bike
Just
rider.
fucking
yeah,
loves it.
which is cool as
Yeah,
fuck.
he does.
And that's what's led to.
And that's what like Millsy's like, eh?
Oh,
Just
Dude.
loves he's like a kid in a
So
candy
there's like
store.
a recipe for success, right? Like in my eyes, and it's when you're young, it's just straight volume, right? Like doing it more than someone else,
Yeah.
you're going to be better, right? And then it becomes talent, right? Then talent starts shining around like 12 to 14, like whoever has the most talent.
Yeah.
And that kid like follow that path, and then it becomes the biggest one. The third recipe to success is sacrifice, right? And he is willing to sacrifice his health, his time, right? And he's putting himself out there. That's a sacrifice. Like,
But the
it's-
coolest thing too is like I know you mentioned when you did that vid, you were like, you know, he grew up around so many influential people. Like I watched the Tiger Woods doco, and his dad was just like sheltered the fuck out of him. So the only thing he saw was success.
Yeah.
And it's like just belted it into him, you know, from this perspective. But then when you're surrounded by such influential people, like with his brothers, right? I'm sure he met fucking snowboarders. I'm sure he met BMX guys. So I'm sure like he had all that
in his head, he was just going to be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting. I'm sure like with Kenny's old boy, like, you know, the Germans are like, you know,
Well,
the way they are.
it's like that TED talk with that skater. Fuck, what's his name?
Yeah.
He's done a few of them. Anyway, he's just like was showing how like his crew, like they all grew up and they all became great at skateboarding. But then it's like, and then you go and do this trick and no one thinks it's possible, but once you do it, then all of a sudden like 50 people can do it because you've shown them it's possible.
Yeah.
So once you know that something's possible, you can just do it. But before it's shown to be possible, it's
except the alley-oop.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. Like
100%.
Yeah.
Well, the thing too that's sick about Axell is like he would have been he would have known that this Slayground 3 was going to be as big as it is probably 5-6 years ago. Like in his head, all this stuff before anyone was paying for it, before Monster was footing the bill, like this would all be stuff that he would have believed 100% that was going to happen. And he would have been out there like, I could just see him being like, this is going to happen. I'm just going to keep making these videos. It's just like one step at a time. So like backing yourself.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't know. When you're like in your position, like with growth and stuff, you can't like kind of predict that. And I think he's just I don't know. That's
Ignorance is bliss, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
bliss.
Look at Jet. Like,
just
I'm
do
sure
what's in
he's
front
not
of-
like, I'm gonna fucking win every. Like, you know,
Yeah,
he's
I
think-
literally
I think-
Jet
watching
don't
fucking
give a fuck.
I think
Instagram vids and
I
shit.
I
think
think-
when you put like puts you on a
What was it?
pedestal, when like you think someone's so great, like you always will strive and like there's a balance, right? Like I think for myself is when I looked at people like being so good, I always thought I was inferior. Where like Jet, he really thinks he's better than Cooper Webb.
Yeah.
Right? Like and Axell,
He's
like,
only
yeah,
short.
yeah.
Axell and like freestyle and moto guys, they were told to stay in a box.
Yeah.
Right? Like they were told, like, don't wear a hoodie, don't wear this. Like you have to wear gear, it has to be tucked in. Like everything has to be a certain way.
yeah.
And then Axell finally like whatever just like popped. And he's like, yeah, I'm done being this racer kid and being told what to do. And Bierman the same way.
Wait, how fucking
But
sick.
what is that, right? When is that pivot where you just say, fuck it?
But that's what I feel like Axell kind of had the whole time. Like, I think there was probably a point there, though, where, like, he was trying to do the racer thing because there would have been a point where he would have wanted to be a racer.
Could Buttery of Films got him out of the closet, essentially, right?
Yeah, like Buttery by filming him and doing what he did.
Buttery used Axell to, like, kind of build his platform, I'll say straight up.
Yeah.
But it was like he was filming iPhone clipping Axell at the track all the time.
Yeah, yeah. But dude, how rad would it be to have? I mean, we do have a fucking sick dad, but like for PH, like to be in Axel's position.
Asshole.
No, but I mean like
I
to
reckon
be.
Pete's awesome.
I reckon Dad goes. Right. What are you talking
No, but I'm not saying we don't have a good dad. I'm just saying how rad would it
Kinda
be to be
sounds
Axell
like-
Hodges and have PH being like. Literally go, do whatever the fuck you want. I'll play a harmonica in your video. You know what I mean? Like to have a guy like that being like, do whatever the fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Full support.
It's
Yeah, product of your environment. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, totally.
yeah. The whole thing's been about his family, right? Like all his videos,
Yeah.
his mom in it earlier. Like
Yeah.
good on Axell
That's
Hodges.
Yeah, that was unreal.
Well done.
Perfect.
Great clip.
Can you let us out of here now?
I enjoyed that race today, boys.
Yes.
That was
Cooper
sick.
Webb.
Cooper fucking
And I also
Webb.
hope the Martin
Well, hang on,
brothers
this
get
is
out
a
of the
separate
hospital.
video, right? So
No,
we
no.
don't need to talk about
No,
that.
just fucking let it run, mate. We do whatever we want. Righto, cool. Bye. Peace.
Peace.